tonight with Mr. Michael O'Brien, who is, as he tells me, about 45 minutes outside of Manhattan. And they are proud to say that they are one of the least hit by COVID now. They really went through the fire and they've come out with shining colors. So we're happy to hear that, Michael. Thanks for sharing that.
For sure.
Anyway, we're here to talk about something exciting, but we're going to tell you a little bit about Michael. So Michael's been in the business since 1998. And as the leader that he is, he's taken several companies into the marketplace as the lead face and voice and leader of the team. So we're delighted that he's going to help us with Power of Two, and that we are thrilled to be working with such a cool team. I can't tell you just in a few days how fun it is to be working with Barry and Barlos and Bob now I met, and of course you, Richmond. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So without further ado, Michael, I'm going to turn this right over to you, and I'll be standing by if I can assist you.
Well, thank you so much for those kind words, Jen. You know, we got a chance to meet the other day, and I knew immediately after speaking with you for a couple of minutes, you know, we were kindred spirits and that we had similar core values. And I'm seeing that trend take place as birds of a feather are starting to get together here. You know, any success that I had that you narrated there always came from the team. And I'm sure many of you heard, you know, the teamwork makes the dream work. And that's what's happening here. Leaders are stepping forward like Jennifer to do the introductions. And thank you so much, Jen. That means the world. I appreciate you.
Great pleasure.
Well, folks, we're here to learn about an extraordinary opportunity, the likes of which the marketplace has not seen. And what you want to do is take out something to write with and turn off all distractions, because there's an old saying, a short pencil is better than a long memory. And there are some fundamental basics here you definitely want to become conversant in. Chief among them is smart contract, Tron. These types of terms you need to know, and we're going to break those down. So like I said, turn off all distractions, lock in. This is going to move quickly. We're starting to really get this fine-tuned. And I'll be reminding everyone several times of the schedule moving forward so you can promote with certainty and confidence. You know, the Power of Two has special elements to it that separate it from all of the smart contracts. Jennifer was speaking to the appreciation she has for Richmond in creating something that can't be, you know, experiencing the same challenges that happened in the marketplace. And one of the cool things about this is that you get 2 free referrals guaranteed, so you can earn. And plus, you can earn before you spend. And if you don't think that's important, with all the challenges going on, everyone's economies have all been shifted around, and only spend to get what you have already earned. Now, the X Factor 1x2 cycler has no sponsor requirements. How many of us have heard people say, I can't do that recruiting thing? Well, you're going to see a model here, ladies and gentlemen, that anyone can do with, you know, slight effort. And it really levels the playing field, and it has a company-wide spill under system so that everyone has 2 people placed under them continually. And you'll see how this plays out. Let's get started. Now, the Power of Two is an advanced way to engage. We're all familiar with word-of-mouth referral marketing. And we have an opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen, to leverage a very economical coin. And due to its low price and low transaction fee, Tron is the coin of choice. Many of us have been involved in smart contracts with Ethereum gas fees. If you're not familiar with those, they've become downright prohibitive. And that's not the case here with Tron. You're going to see an extremely, extremely efficient manner in which we're able to operate utilizing Tron. It's easily exchanged into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. Now, the Power of Two Tron smart contract is transparent. And if you're like me, I love that. And impossible to hack, manipulate, or delete, and allows you to do business around the world through the Tron cryptocurrency on the blockchain. So for those of you who are kind of new to this, these are terms you want to be writing down. You get to benefit from the unique 2 smart contract compensation plans simultaneously through the Power of Two, the X Factor and Prime. These are in very important terms, and they describe the nature of the model. So you definitely want to jot that down, the X factor and prime. Let's take a look at one of the key components of this is that you get to register for free. And you can earn an upgrade to be in what is known as slot 1. Now, in both the X factor and prime compensation plans, you have this opportunity. Let's take a close look at an X factor first. In X factor, when you come in for free, you get free people placed under you who have 24 hours to upgrade. This is one of the more centric elements of the plan where this time frame is critical to hone in on. This isn't an opportunity that you want to sign up for and kind of check in on down the road. No, you want to plug in, stay dialed in, because it's imperative to take action when you see what's happening in your organization. Now, this is the community-wide spill under system here with this opportunity. Let's take a closer look at the POWERLINE. Now, as you can see, the system time and date stamps and picks partners from the POWERLINE on a first come, first served basis to come into your cycler to help you cycle. It is a very dynamic model here, and if a user fails to upgrade within 24 hours, this is where you want to lock in right here, they are recycled down to the bottom of the free POWERLINE, and the position is then replaced by the next free user in the POWERLINE to upgrade. You see how important it is to stay dialed in and plugged in, and you'll want to keep notes on what's happening in your organization. If you upgrade in the cycler first, you can surpass the person above you and in the Unilevel, and you can actually surpass your sponsor. Now, the protocol, again, is a first come, first served basis for every level and slot. Now, let's take a close look here at the paid upgrade. When you make your initial purchase, automatically it puts you in slot 1 in both X factor and prime. You see that 518 Trons is split into 2, into X factor and into prime. See how that works? You can upgrade to multiple slots in your back office with a one-time purchase. In X factor, when you upgrade, you get paid members placed under you, which means you are making money immediately. Now, let's speak candidly. That type of dynamic creates the energy that's very infectious, very contagious, very attractive, creates that posture, that momentum. And that enthusiasm is what is attractive to so many people, that early momentum. Very important, this element, where people are making money immediately. What I've experienced in my career is if there's a lag period there, they lose interest. Now, anyone can upgrade instantly before anyone else and pass them up in the paid X factor and prime. Very important to note that. It underscores the importance of staying locked in and staying engaged. Let's take a close look at the X factor cycler. In X factor, when you're placed for free in the straight line POWERLINE, you only need to upgrade when you're going to cycle to be paid. It pays 100% through its straight line POWERLINE 1x2 cycler. Now, all payments are member to member, true member to member. I've seen this term used loosely in different definitions. This is true peer-to-peer, ladies and gentlemen, paid directly to your Tron wallet. And we're going to go over how you download your Tron wallet. If you can click, you're golden. Very easy. You get paid 100% commissions daily directly to your Tron wallet as you cycle through the fast-paced 1x2 cycler. Now, how the X factor cycler works, now the first person upgrades and you get a 100% payout. The second person on your right upgrades and 100% goes to the person above you in the cycler, and this gives you a 100% re-entry to cycle again in the same slots with the same 2 members. That's important to note. There's no limit to how many times you will be cycling, and you have to love that. And you'll be getting paid over and over by your automatic re-entries on each of the slots. This is a tremendous build here. Hats off to the designers. You can get paid in multiple slots simultaneously. Now, this is where you want to take advantage of a tactic. I just came from a marathon session at the cell phone store to get a new phone, so now I have 2 cameras back here. But you want to take advantage of a tactic I learned years ago and take out your smart device and take a picture of this page so you have it stored with you. You can't get conversant enough about an extraordinary opportunity like this that takes advantage of a dynamic that I've seen change lives, ladies and gentlemen, and that's this right here. These two dynamics, positioning and timing. I've seen it change generations. And so the better you understand something, the better you can share it with others when they're curious about how it works. And so that's what you want to do. You want to, there's several slides on here. You want to take advantage of that tactic so you understand. I'm not going to read these to you. You need to kind of till the soil a little bit and take advantage of being here and getting this golden information. These terms are some of the basic block and tackle terms of this program. Now, upgrading in X Factor and Prime. Now, you can upgrade to the next slots immediately to earn more money in up to 10 slots on both X Factor and Prime. The system time and date stamps and picks partners from the POWERLINE to qualify you for an upgrade in X Factor. You see how these integrate. On Prime, once all your invitees upgrade, they are placed on your front line in the Unilevel network. So if an invitee upgrades before you, they're passed up to your sponsor as an excelling partner. The protocol, again, is first come, first serve for every slot. You'll see that recurring theme. Anyone can upgrade instantly before anyone else and pass them up in the paid X Factor and Prime. Now, this is an important time to take advantage of that tactic and take out your smartphone and take a picture of how Tron converts over to dollars, US dollars. As you can see, right there, it's got the conversion symbol, Tron to US dollars, and it breaks it down throughout the 10 levels in both X Factor and Prime. Very, very important to understand the interrelationship and the interdependency of these two currencies, Tron to US dollars. Okay? Now, the benefits of upgrading slots in X Factor and Prime, each subsequent slot doubles in price. As you can see that, slot 1, 259, slot 2, 518, slot 3, 1037, and so on. This is where you want to take advantage of that tactic of taking a picture of this so you can review this. Each subsequent slot doubles in price, as I indicated, so the profit is twice as much as you are making, and you are making money in both. This is the outstanding feature here, in this case, in both the X Factor and the Prime at the same time. You have to love that. You make money on every active slot simultaneously, so you're rewarded by being an active participant. Remember, I underscored the importance of being engaged and staying plugged in. This is not a program where you set it and forget it. And the one thing you'll notice with those, they don't stick around. This ensures that everyone makes money. Now let's take a close look at Prime with the 10 slots and the 10 Unilevels. Prime pays 100% on each slot of the 10 Unilevel networks, okay? Prime is, each level pays 10% on 10 levels for a 100% payout. This is extraordinary. I love this aspect. Now, Prime is different from X Factor, and X Factor functions on the community-wide spill-under system. Prime is based on your individual and team performance through your direct referrals, and only if you upgrade before them. Let's take a close look at how the Unilevel functions. If you do not upgrade before your direct referral in a particular Unilevel slot, then your referrals are placed under someone else who has upgraded before you in that particular Unilevel slot. Once you lose them in the Unilevel slots that you are not participating in, you will never earn from them or their organization again in those particular Unilevel slots. However, if you upgrade in higher Unilevel slots faster than the referral you lost on the lower Unilevel slots, you can redeem them as your referral again. So there's a way to redeem them there. Once again, to maximize your income, it's important to upgrade to lock in your position on all slots of both X Factor and Prime. Let's take a close look again at the Prime Unilevel. In each Unilevel slot, you can have an infinite amount of direct referrals, and you are paid 10% up to 10 levels deep on each referral in each slot. So each person you personally refer, it's important to note, is a different leg. Now, you're going to see a certain methodology, what I call a certain harmony. There's a sequential staircase kind of pattern here, and it's governed by the following manner here. You start on level 1 in both X Factor and Prime with your initial upgrade, whether you purchase the upgrade or earn the upgrade, okay? If you upgrade level 2 and 3 in X Factor, you have to upgrade level 2 and 3 in Prime before you can upgrade to level 4 and 5 in X Factor. So it's a simple sequential methodology here that, as you can see, it progresses and sequences throughout the entire steps. And, you know, level 4 and 5, level 6 and 7, level 8 and 9. It's the same situation. You have to upgrade in those same levels on each side before you can upgrade and go to higher ones in the very first one. Now, whether you register, how you can get started, this is very important. And we're going to lock in on very simple 3 steps that we spoke to earlier today. Now, whether you register for free or you pay to upgrade to Income Generator 1 in both X Factor and Prime, in order to do Tron transactions, you have to set up a Tron wallet. So that's step number 1. So you want to go to your mobile device. If you have an iPhone, go to App Store. If you have a Droid, go to the Google Play Store and download the Tron wallet. There you're able to store Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrency in this wallet. It's free to download, and you want to take that action step tonight, okay? In order to get connected to the X Factor and Prime, you must pay for the gas fee or transaction fee to attach your Tron to your wallet, okay, to your account. So we're talking about like a minimal amount of money here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the minimal transaction fee to connect with the Power of 2 platform is usually less than 25 cents. And it is a fee that is paid to the Tron wallet, and the Power of 2 does not make income from this at all. So that's important. Step number 2, once you download the Tron wallet, is to go ahead and fund it and get some Tron and get prepared, because we're in a pre-launch situation, as I was indicating, with the importance of positioning and timing. And Rich can speak to more specifics as he's dialed in with the people who are pressing buttons with the testing and so forth, and you want to stay locked into this presentation schedule because that's going to become more and more fine-tuned, the launch. So you're at that critical point here right before the dawn. So you can also take advantage of the groups that we have in place. And there's a Telegram group and a Facebook group where everything Power of 2 takes place. So you want to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. Let me be the first to welcome you to this awesome movement, and get dialed into our schedule as well, which, as I was holding this up earlier, I just didn't have a chance today because I was at the cell phone store forever. But I'm going to make a nice PowerPoint slide. But tomorrow morning, for the European and Asian markets, we'll be getting together at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And then tomorrow afternoon, Richmond is going to be heading up to training at 1 o'clock. So if there's some loose ends here tonight and you're like, wait a minute, how does this work? How does that work? This is where we solidify things right here at 1 o'clock, and you lock it in, and you understand how the dots connect. Don't worry about having to understand how everything works. You know, you can learn as you go here. And we'll be back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. This is the schedule Sunday through Thursday, and the training is denoted right here. It's very important to attend the training so you can understand how this works and why it's such an awesome design. And I want to echo Jen's sentiments of appreciation to Richmond and those involved for creating an opportunity that can allow us, you know, to flourish here and not get hung up on some of the challenges that have taken place. But don't forget, you want to get into one of these groups immediately. Download, you know, your Tron, going to the Apple Store or Google Play, and then get some Tron and get yourself prepared. Okay, you can convert Bitcoin into Tron. You can see how that all works. And then this is very important as well. You want to update your wallet to version 3.0 1.5. Okay, so make sure you're getting the up-to-date. You might want to take a picture of this. And it has the important website for Tron's wallet and the support center and all of that important information. Okay, get prepared and put yourself in a position for success. We've got an awesome community here of people that have rolled their sleeves up to help everyone. And it's being reflected in the devotion to this schedule. This is a pretty robust schedule right here. So you can build and you can pre-build and you can learn how everything works. So there's a commitment being made here and demonstrated in the actions and not just talk.
We call that being a rock star, Michael.
Well, yes, well, thank you. Well, Jen, I so appreciate having a co-pilot here, and I appreciate that you'll be getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.